Indeed, it was a great experience using the APUTURE 300D. And when it was time to get another light, we thought of the APUTURE 300D Mark II. Just before we'd go for it, we got to know about the Nicefoto HA-3300B, which from its specification looks brighter and a much cheaper deal than the APUTURE 300D Mark II. The APUTURE 300D Mark II, which promises 20% more brightness compared to the initial, the 300D boasts of 45,000 lux at 1 meter with the included standard reflector, consuming 350 watts of power, CRI 96, TLCI 96, and selling for $1,199. While the Nicefoto HA-3300B boasts of a luminance of 65,200 lux at 1 meter with the included standard reflector, CRI of 96, TLCI of 96, and output equivalent to a 3K tungsten and consuming 330 watts of power and selling for $719. This simply means that the Nicefoto is cheaper yet brighter than the APUTURE 300D Mark II. For the sake of this video, I reached out to a friend, J70, who owned the 300D Mark II. Before we talk about the wins of either lights, let's quickly talk about the major commons of both lights. 1. They are both LED lights. Secondly, they both offers Bowen's mount, which means you can use your light modifiers if you already own one, or you can interchangeably use light modifiers of either brands or other brands. Thirdly, they both use 2 V-mount batteries. They both offer 96 CRI, which means you get a very accurate color with either lights. They both offer a wireless remote controller. Both lights can be operated using smartphone apps. Both lights comes in a carrying bag. Now, let's take a look at where the APUTURE 300D Mark II wins. Better build quality. This is also evident in the Mark I, which is made of metal, whereas the Nicefoto light is a combination of metal and plastic. You can power the 300D Mark II using just one battery, but only for a 50% brightness, whereas you must install both batteries to power up the Nicefoto HA-3300B. The dimmer in the 300D Mark II increases or decreases the brightness by every 1%, but on the Nicefoto, brightness is increased or decreased by 10% jump, with a minimum brightness of 10%, whereas on the APUTURE 300D Mark II, you can go as low as 1% of brightness. The carrying bag of the 300D Mark II seems to look like it's of a better quality. The 300D Mark II also have a bit lesser fan noise. The APUTURE 300D Mark II has the light effects such as TV effects, 40 bulb, explosion, fireworks, and more. The APUTURE 300D Mark II have its control on the ballast, which I think is better compared to that of the Nicefoto, which has its own on the light itself. Now let's imagine a case, or let's imagine cases where you have to rig your light at a point where it won't be easily accessible. How then will you control your light intensity if you're not with the included remote controller? Reason, make sure my remote controller is always on set, whereas on the 300D Mark II, I can easily position the ballast at a point where it will be available for control. And now, where does the Nicefoto HA-3300B wins? It's $400 cheaper. So with the money I had budgeted for the APUTURE 300D Mark II, I was able to get the Nicefoto HA-3300B and a Nicefoto HB-1000B Mark II. It's 1.62 times brighter. In a test we did using our Seconic light meter at a shutter speed of 4000, 2.0 f-stop, we got an ISO of 200 with the Aputure 300D Mark II. But on the Nicefoto, same shutter speed, same f-stop, we got an ISO of 125. Explaining further, what this means is that if in certain shooting conditions you are required to crank up your ISO to 800 for correct exposure using the Aputure 300D Mark II, which could be grainy, with the Nicefoto HA-3300B, you just need to increase your ISO to 500 for same correct exposure. The Nicefoto also wins in lower power consumption. The Aputure 300D Mark II runs a mass watts of 350, while the Nicefoto HA-3300B runs at mass watts of 330. So a lower power consumption, yet a brighter output. And let's quickly look at this video I recorded at sunset with the subject backing the sun. This is what the shot looks like without our lights. Now with the 300D Mark II with the included standard reflector. Now let's compare this to the Nicefoto HA-3300B with the included standard reflector. With all these said, if overall build quality and versatility is your priority irrespective of cost, then go for the Aputure 300D Mark II. But if brightness is of priority to you, then the Nicefoto HA-3300B is a clear winner. Talking about the build quality, that the 300D Mark II is of a better quality does not mean that your Nicefoto lights will break. I have been using mine now for almost a year, even for travel jobs where I had to check it in as a luggage, and I haven't had an issue with it. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Director Eman, and until I come your way next time, bye for now.